Hey you, Meowkaiser coming at you today with a patch note rundown. It's the patch 9.2.00 should be coming out in about a couple hours. The server will be going under maintenance today, and I'm going to be streaming, what's it called? ChronoArk today instead of Black Survival because I cannot play the game. So if you're around for when this video gets released, you can actually go check out me out playing ChronoArk. It's a cool game. I think you guys will like it. But that aside, I also have Discord servers. You can check those out. And please be sure to give me a subscribe. Really helps me out. Likes and comments help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Do that if that's something you want to do. And without further ado, let's get into the patch notes. So, there's the gym rat. I don't know why they call it gym rat. Interestingly enough, in Japanese, I know that they call them training skins. I assume that is what they call them in Korean, and I guess they decided that when they translate it to English, they should all be gym rats. So, yay. I guess they're gym rats. It's a little bit of a strange decision. That being said, I will be doing a polling live stream. Probably... what's today? Today's Tuesday. So we will be doing a gacha poll live stream on Thursday. I will aim for the live 2D, so if I get the live 2D Sylvia skin, I will stop polling. And we will post that to YouTube. Hopefully you guys like that. That being said, there is now a Dragon promotion package, which gets you 14,000 gems and 2,200 credits. We do not know how much that package costs, but yeah, that's no small amounts. It's probably going to be one of your most valuable packages, so... But I'd imagine that they're charging like, what, $100 for it? So, you know I won't be buying it. I just get free gems. But something interesting. We don't know what daily packs are. I assume that it's just another way that they're trying to sell stuff to us. So just more stuff that they're selling to us daily. 2 new voice packs will be added for sale. The daily login bonus is going to be coming back. They tested it out with a Fiora skin. Now they're doing it again. So we'll see what rewards come with that. I'm really hoping that this helps supply supplies so that people stop calling supplies pay to win. What else? Why is this a matching room improvement? Dragon promotion package can be purchased when... That's... This seems... If you ask me, I think this is a typo. Because it's like, we added a new sale, and then this supposedly enhances the player... I don't understand. BS Live is back. Basically what BS Live is if you are in Team Black Survival, which I am, which actually allows you to get gems for free as long as you live stream the game. BS Live basically means that in-game you can press the button, it'll link to your Twitch whenever you go live, and that way people can find you live streaming even when you're not advertising anywhere. This actually helps a lot with discoverability. This feature has been used in the past, and I know that this helps streamers grow. If you are a small streamer and looking to get into Black Survival content, I highly recommend joining Team Black Survival and getting yourself involved into this feature. It gives you a lot of discoverability that you wouldn't otherwise have. That being said, there will be a little link in the description below that explains how to join Team Black Survival. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely look into that. Aglaya Pass. The quest categories have been changed. The overall difficulty level has been lowered. This actually is not quite what we asked for. We asked that they be removed back to weekly quests, but I mean, if you're going to do daily quests, at least make them super easy to complete. Some of the weekly quest completion rewards have been changed. Cage rewards have been changed to gems. Really? Is this how they... So the problem with the weekly quests right now is that you can't complete them. And the reason why you can't complete them is because no one can play team match. There's just not... No one likes team match. Well, that's not entirely true, but not enough players like team match. Not enough players are queuing up for it. So we'll see what happens. Resume feature has been added to tutorial 1 and 2. Team match. So yeah, before, if you were in 2 separate servers, you could not join team match together. I assumed that they did this so that you wouldn't lag in team match, but I think what they found out was that nobody was queuing up for team match, so hopefully that fixes some things. Lee Dailin got a complete rework. Her rework is her Drunken Master is it's supposed to make it more difficult to use, quote unquote, but I honestly don't think it's that difficult. That being said, her field skill now has no cooldown. If she can consume 4 Drunken Master stacks and gain the power of Drunken Master, allowing her to dodge an attack within the next 3 seconds. She gains 1 Drunken Master stack every time she consumes alcohol, and 4 stacks maximum. She gains 50% of the stacks back if she is not attacked. This basically means that you'll no longer have to like sit on alcohol and just like hope that, you know, you find a fight so that you don't have to drink your alcohol and not be able to use the Drunken Master. I have a feeling that this is going to be a buff, but a lot of this depends on how the combat skill works out. So basically, she has a combat skill now called Li Huazi, and what it does is it has a 60-second cooldown, and she receives 1 sorghum wine with her next basic attack, and then she has a 20% chance to receive 3 of them. So obviously, you're going to be spamming this thing. You are probably going to prioritize getting lighters so that you can make the liquor that gets you 4 of them, so that you can keep getting your stacks for Drunken Master. There's a couple interesting things you can do. We're probably still going to be running green cell counterattack, although there is an argument for purple cell now. You can go purple cell with what's it called? We're going for the lighter so that you can build up Drunken Master stacks very quickly, and you'll have a lot of stamina at the very start of the game. That being said, lighter may not be necessary. We'll have to see. There's a lot of interesting things that you can do with the new skill set that you could not do before. So we'll see how this works out for us. And then Mai's field skill got changed from 60 seconds to 10 seconds. This doesn't change her at all. This doesn't make her any faster at stacking. All this does is that if she picks up an armor piece off of a corpse, she can basically instantly put the stacks onto it. That's all it does. So it's not really a buff. It just feels like a quality of life change. Bianca got buffed. Her blood transfusion, the amount of damage converted to heal, went from 50% to 70%. Bianca's definitely going to be a character to look out for. This skill was basically the skill that made her work. So, I mean, I say work in quotation marks because, like, she was queen of second place. She had a lot of difficulty closing out games. This new field skill might actually make her viable. We'll see. She's going to need some testing. Oh, Johann got buffed. What? Excuse me. So basically, his consecration gives more benefits, which is very strange to me. It's really easy to consecrate a green item and even blue items. Oh my god. These numbers are insane. This character I was already dominating on. This is already a character that's overstated, and now he's just getting more stats. Nimble Neuron. We're like, people just, I bet you it was because people were losing on Johann. Because, you know, new character, they don't really know how to work with him, and it's ruined the stats, and now Johann's probably going to be, like, a top-tier pick. I guarantee it. That's too funny. I don't think they realized how overloaded Johann's kid is becoming. Spy Umbrella's damage was nerfed from the plus 28 extra damage on hit to plus 25. I believe that was the original numbers before Spy Umbrella got buffed. Hopefully this means that around A to A+, you deal more damage off of Spy Umbrella. I'll have to... I really should have checked what the Spy Umbrella original damage was. Actually, I can do that right now, and I will cut it out of the video after me figuring out what it is. Or, you know, I could actually just do it right here and just be the professional live streamer that I always have been. So, you know what? Screw it. We're doing this here now. Because what I can do is I can check the history of Spy Umbrella before it got buffed. So, yeah. So, this is up to date, plus 28. Let's check the history. It used to be plus 26? So wait, it's even worse now? Is that right? Yeah, it used to be plus 26. Okay. So it's even weaker than it was before. Because at plus 26, nobody played it. Just at all. It wasn't good enough until it got a buff. Just straight up. Really? That's interesting. Okay, today I learned. Alright, so they're moving a couple things around the map. Pond will no longer have boxes. School and Tunnel will have one more box each. I believe this is because of how powerful the thick paper routing was, especially on Blunt. Blunt was so strong with Spy Umbrella, and I did mention this with Emma particularly. There was no reason to go Throw because you would just go Spy Umbrella. So maybe we'll be able to see Throw Emma again. We will see. Typically, people don't do Throw just because they're scared of Throw. Too hard. But this removes a lot of the strength. This especially removes the strength if you get Ash from supplies, because what you used to do is if you got Ash from supplies, you would head straight to Pond, and that would be a Schrodinger's box right there and then for you. So this changes your pathing a lot. This changes how strong Ash is, and I think what's going to end up happening is Ash is going to end up being used to make a quick bio boosters instead, where you go to Ponds and you try to get a the water, and well, I mean, you don't even need the water. You just need the tights. So it's interesting. It changes how you work with supplies. I think it's kind of a long overdue nerf to just general thick paper. This change, just in general, is very clearly reflects how the Korean meta has, and the Korean meta is a lot more developed than the North American meta. A lot of the North American players can't even keep up with some of the top players, so until we get there, the meta is going to look very different from the Korean meta. A couple bug fixes. The issue of the TP icon appearing too small on the tournament results screen has been solved. The missing translation of the ready button on the team match has been added. The missing translation. Okay, there's a couple last things I want to mention. So I noticed that not only the Japanese community, but also the Spanish community seem to have this idea that the #1 player that we lovingly call 365 because of one of his previous names, people seem to have this idea that he is VPNing to North America for easier games. First off, that doesn't work. I have a VPN. You cannot VPN to another server to play games there. It doesn't work that way. What it seems to be is that the game checks your ping to each server and then assigns you a server based on where it thinks you will play better. Now, that being said, I would prefer it that we just select the server that we play in, but whatever. The second thing is that a VPN makes you lag way more on the server. If 365 was VPNing to North America, he would be lagging. He would not be attacking me as quickly as he currently does, and he would actually get destroyed by us. So, no, he is not VPNing to North America for easier games or for the #1 spot. He's just playing the game because it's fun, and that's the end of that. I do not want to see people behaving that way, but you know what? What can I do? All I can say is that he's not VPNing. That's what he's doing. All right? And with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video.